Alright, everybody, it's UV filter time. I've got everything set out here on the desk. We're about to start putting this thing I'm going to put together in here, and then we'll take it outside and find out if we're going to run it through the bog filter or the, what's it called, the DIY filter that I built, which I need to replace the filters anyway, so. But guys, let's turn you around. Let's show you what we got, and then we'll go check out the green pond, figure out what we want to do there, and go from there. Guys, here we go again. We finally got the UV filter. Ah, only took 2 months, but you know what? Sometimes it's worth the wait. And then froggies are still doing good in here. They're still loving life. So, Mr. Bobby's out. You would be Tex, and you would be Wink. Self-explanatory. And then Mr. Miyug is still up here. So they're just getting used to it. They'll find spots. They've been digging and burrowing and cannonballing in our water and all that good fun stuff. But yeah, it's kind of hard having the cutest frogs or toads on the planet. All right, this is what we're working with. All the videos that I keep coming across are the 9 watt. I've got the 5, but it says it's for ponds up to 660 gallons. I believe mine's a little over 500, so that should be fine. But got some hose clamps, all that good stuff. I do have my tester tube because this is the size tube that I have outside, and it does fit over that first one quite tightly too. So might not even need one of these, but we'll put one on just in case. And yes, we will be going over the instructions because I have no clue what I'm doing. And yes, I'm an instruction guy, because otherwise I wouldn't know what I'm doing. And you can see here we've got the smallest one. They got ones that are UVC 36. So, wow. And I believe in one of the videos is like that can do like up to 4,500 gallons or whatever. That would be, oh no, pond size. Well, it's all in here, guys. You just got to read them up and everything. But we're going to be playing with the diagram here to make sure that I get all this put in right, because this little piece right here is confusing me. It looks like what the bulb would fit into, but the bulb's going to come in this way and the ports are in this way, and that's where that fits. So I don't know. We'll get it figured out, but they have it simple. We got the out, we got the in, so it's kind of self-explanatory. The inside's all good. Hooking up the light. I mean, this should be self-explanatory, but does anything ever go easy for DSB animals? No, it doesn't work like that because I get confused too darn easy. Don't want to break this bulb. Oh, you know what, guys? Let's do this another way. You know what? Not even gonna end it. Not even gonna end it. If you're DSP animals, you have knives everywhere. But we'll go ahead and just cut all this tape, and instead of forcing it out. Oh, it was just double protection. Ain't gonna be complaining about that. All right, and there is our bulb. Okay. Keep it in that just to be safe while we're working on everything, and we'll be right back. This must be the bulb protector. That would make more sense, because the way it's on here doesn't, I don't know how to explain it, but this was in here, but I think it was just part of being in the package. But I believe, yeah, that's going to be your bulb protector, so that thing's just not in there flopping around. So yeah, and it fits perfectly, so that must be it. So yeah, glass tube, which must be in here. Yeah, and you can see in there that little glass tube or whatever in there. So, and that bulb's just gonna snap into place right there, easy squeezy. So now I'm trying to figure out the rings now. I believe the rings should go around here on this, but on the diagram it's showing that it goes on top of here, but then it just falls right in there. I don't know. It doesn't make a lot of sense. So, but yeah, we're gonna make this work, guys. All right, that definitely makes more sense now. If you put that around there, it fits better. Then you can drop that piece on there, put it on there, and then it'll tighten down and do its thing. Well, if this would work with me. But yeah, you're gonna see it's gonna go right in there. Bam. Perfection. And then you'll take your part and screw it down. All right, sorry for that close and personal. But I'm trying to go a little bit more in depth of how this thing actually goes together, because all the videos that I'm finding, they're not showing anything. It doesn't make a lot of sense. So we've got our ring around there. We're going to come here, and that, I mean, it just snugs, and it feels good. So I should tighten this down. Yeah, that felt amazing. I mean, you can feel it, how that O-ring in there just did its thing. Because from the diagram, what I'm understanding, it's supposed to go through here, and it just falls through. So, put your O-ring around here, which makes more sense. And a lot of y'all probably already know this because y'all are smarter than me. But it takes me a minute to figure things out. So, yeah. And then just screw that one on that side. Huh. Cool. All right. Alrighty. So now it is put together like that. They feel really good. They're only hand tight. We'll pump through it first before we even try anything else, because when it's plastic, and I have a tendency to over tighten things. So, I mean, even with the light bulb here, pretty self-explanatory the way it goes in. And then this will just screw back together. And then we're pretty much good to go. Except for going outside and cutting hoses and putting hoses where they need to be, because we'll have to find a spot for it. Okay, and then we did decide that's our glass protector. So all that'll be good to go. I'm trying not to touch the bulb at all. Yeah, just follow your doohickers. You got two little holes there, two little prongs. And it should just fit right into place. Oh, yeah. Did you hear it? Click. You know it's in there. So that bad boy is in there now, and now we're just gonna slide her on there, which has already got an O-ring and stuff on it, and tighten her up. And be careful with your bulbs. I know Paul Cafaro, he's got, you know, I don't know if you watch, if you don't watch him, go watch him. He's amazing. He's got 5,000 gallon ponds, 4,000 gallon ponds. He's got a bunch of stuff, and he's got these long UV filters, but they break on him sometimes. They even break when they're being shipped to him. So, you know, these things are fragile. They're light bulbs. You ever drop a light bulb on the ground, it makes a mess. So just be careful with them. But everything is hand tight. We're good. That's what we need. So hopefully that helped with a little bit of an install. That's super easy. You know, directions suck, but I don't read good. So I got to go off the pictures and all that stuff. So I'm a guy, I can't even, I have a hard time reading cursive, can't write in cursive. I'm like the last generation that didn't learn it. So, but yeah, guys, we got a UV filter. It's only a 5 watt. We'll see what happens. If it's not good enough, we'll move up. We'll move up to a 9 watt, or what else do they have? 9, 18, 36, all that good stuff. I mean, we can do whatever, but I think this is going to be just fine. I'm quite excited about it. And they say it takes up to like 2 weeks to work. So we'll get it installed, and then we'll count down the days, and we'll come back and see how long it took to work. Or if it didn't work, we'll just cry about it together and stick with the green pond. All right, before we go outside, we know everything's good and hand tight. I mean, with these seals, it fits, it feels good. It feels good and tight and all that good stuff. Hopefully I went through the process of everything, of putting this thing together, where it'll help whoever else needs help putting it together. Because like I said, I couldn't find any videos of people actually putting these things together. So, but yeah, Tetra Pond, guys. Look at that. Take a picture of that. Yeah, so 5 watt for ponds up for 660 gallons an hour. 3-year limited warranty. So, I mean, you really can't beat that. You get a 3-year warranty and all that good fun stuff on it. So, but yeah, be careful with your bulbs. You don't want to slam this thing around or all that good fun stuff. This looks good and pretty waterproof also. Got a screw hole where you can hang it up somewhere. Yeah, we're about to go outside and see how long the cord is, so we can see where we can plug it up, hook it up, and do all that good fun stuff together. So guys, I tried. Hopefully that was a good little video of how to put this thing together. And then, yeah, we'll just go from there. I don't know if we're going to wait 2 weeks or just end the video after I get it hooked up, and then we'll keep you updated on videos to come, because I've always got ideas and always got something going on. So yeah. But, oh, look at that. My hose fits, and that's why I keep this for situations like this. My hose fits on here. I'm not going to put it on there because it fits tight, and I don't want to put this extra piece of hose on there if I don't have to. But you can put my size hose on there. It goes up a size, and it goes up another size. So, I mean, it's got everything you need. Yeah, that is too cool. Because I know a lot of people have bigger hoses and stuff on there. DSP just got a little hose. All right, we are in the backyard. Gonna figure out what's going on. We've got our UV system right there. A couple hose clamps. You'll need a flathead screwdriver for your hose clamps and something to cut the hose. Once we figure out what we're going to hook it up to. Are we going to hook it up to the bog? Or are we going to the tree's gotten so big you can't see no more. Or are we going to hook it up to the DIY filter? So, but yeah, guys, this thing says for ponds that look like pea soup. I think the green pond qualifies as pea soup. Let me do some thinking. I think that would be a good spot over there, but I gotta see, because my outlet's over here. So we'll figure something out. So, I mean, I know it's not very much time for you guys, but give me a minute. Let me figure out something, where it's gonna fit, where it's gonna reach, where it's gonna plug in, all that good stuff. Because if I have to, way down there at the end of my house, yeah, there's another outlet on the roof, because I got the Christmas light package on my house, so I can hook up all my Christmas lights. So if I have to, I can run an extension cord from there. Guys, we'll figure it out. I shall return. All right, guys, I have forgotten. I have a storage shed now. Yeah, and this is where all the stuff I need is. So, but while we're back here, everything stayed pretty good and dry in here. So yeah, that worked out really well. Got some rain finally. Boat still chilling there, not doing a darn thing. Still waiting on the paperwork. When we get baby turtles, they'll go in here. We'll put substrate and stuff in there. But yeah, guys, I totally forgot. Old man's got a storage shed now. So that's what I need right there. This is where I keep all of my, all the old cushions and stuff that we use for the outdoor seats. Just cut all the foam and stuff out of them, or the filter. They make great filters, and you get a whole bunch of it. But yeah, I just figured I'd fill you in. Old man forgot he had a storage shed. I could not find my stuff, but I can now. All right, it did have enough cord to reach all the way around the old fountain, and it's fitting right there. And we just kind of got to deal with the neighbor. He's mowing his yard, weeding his yard, and that happens. So now I'm going to unplug that pump and do some work. Okay, we have it all hooked up. Now we're about to hook it up, get going. We're going to hook up the pump first, get water flowing through it, see if we have any leaks. Like I said, everything's hand tight. I did put the little clamps on there. Not easy to do, and there's not a lot of room to work around there. So yeah, and we'll figure out something with the cord here in a little bit. Not really worried about it right now until I know it's going to work. That is the filtered floss stuff that I took out of the DIY filter over there. You can see the UV pump right there. And then, like I said, we're going to hook up the pump first, get water running through it, because I was told you didn't want to run it without water running through it. Once we get water running through it, we'll check for leaks and go from there. All right, here we go. I didn't make this the easiest pond to work on, guys, but we definitely have water flowing through everything. So it's coming from this pump, it's coming up this way, going into our UV filter, which it says in right there, and then going out to there, which comes out to here. Not seeing any leaks at all. Hand tight works just good, guys. Just good. Isn't that wonderful? But we'll keep an eye on it for leaks, but we're going to go ahead and plug in the UV. All right, UV's plugged in. We'll just see what happens, guys. We'll give it a little bit. It's 10 o'clock in the morning, 10:07. We'll check on it around dinner and to see what happens, then we'll end the video. So this would be more like putting a Tetra filter or UV filter together and all that good fun stuff. And in the following videos, we'll just keep up with how the pond's doing. All right, guys, we're back in at 'em. Dinner's in the belly, dishes have been washed, all the good fun stuff. You can hear the pond just rolling in the background. So we're gonna go check for leaks. I checked for leaks around noon or so, just to see anything, and then I checked again probably around 3 o'clock. Now it's 6:41, so we're gonna check them again, because the last thing we want is for that to leak in the pond to just drain. I've done it, guys, I've done it. I've left it, and then the next day I come back and it's empty. Turtles had knocked over the pump and it pumped all the water out. Yeah, so did it while I was out of town once. Son-in-law Wayner Schnitzel had to fill back my pond for me. All the good fun stuff, guys. There's always trials to be had when you have turtles. You gotta love them, though. But let's turn you around and check it out. All right. And we are pumping like a champ. So let's go over here and get a better grab. I want to say I can tell a difference already. I mean, I can see a rock down there I haven't been able to see before. But, this thing's going to take a week or two to notice any kind of difference. Watch out, Naruto. You are just too cute. Yeah, you just don't care if your daddy's chilling right here. That's a cool turtle, guys. Yeah, everything so far looks good. I don't see anything. Oh yeah, I'm using that little frog to hold it up straight. but not seeing any leaks, guys. The hand tightness works. All right, guys, on that note, we are done. We are good to go. And yeah, the little frog that I'm using to kind of make it straight, just to hold it up straight, used to be 2 of them. Zoom took the other one down in the depths. It's in Davy Jones' locker. So we'll find that one day. I think there's a couple fairies down there too, because I like the fairies and the snails and all that stuff around the pond. Good news. We got the boat paperwork. Yeah, about to go to the annex and get that taken care of. So yeah, super excited. Supposedly it's been done since the 14th, and I'm getting it at the 26th. All good, guys. All things happen for a reason, and good things come to those who wait. So well, hopefully you're waiting on a DSB animal video to come out. That'd be cool, huh? But anyways, guys, on that note, like I always say, I appreciate you watching. Really do, guys. Appreciate you watching. Keep the comments coming and keep the likes coming. Until next time, guys.